Well, it's Saturday morning, which is the day we go to I go to what we used to call the dump. Still call it the dump, but it's a transfer station. So we transfer our stuff to them, and then they transfer it somewhere else. It's no longer, of course, a landfill. And we don't generate a lot of stuff. Basically, there's recyclables that we can bring. You all know what the recyclables are. Trash, which is stuff that can't be recycled. And then now here in Vermont, we're recycling organic materials, food scraps, basically. Those here are going to a pig farm somewhere. I don't remember where, but in not too far away, I guess. So today, the only thing we have to go is our food scraps. So that was that bucket there, by the way. So let's get ready. It is snowing. It is me who forgot his other half of his brain. This is half of it, and the other half I left in here. No, I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't leave it in. I left it back here. So let's get ready. It is snowing. So a little hat to keep my little pea brain warm. Jacket would be good. I'd better hurry. It looks like the snow is letting up. And mask, which I will don when we get there probably. Okay, there we go. Let's go for a ride. All right, very light snow. And I just know from being here last night that there's not a lot of ice underneath, but still have to kind of be careful. All right, I'll get you in just a minute. Okay, so that was just cleaning off the windows, getting snow off the car. But you've seen that before, so I didn't bother to go through all of that. Okay, we'll get you hooked up on the windshield, and then we'll go for a ride. I'll go for a ride. There we go. Okay. Okay, hang on, wipers coming. There you go.
Yes.org.
Lights.
And by Vermont.
Turn off the radio so I don't get copyright hits. Okay. Here we go. So, for Nora, coming home the other day, managed to get right down into that hole. And
Well, and she was able to finally got hold of a guy at the garage we go to, and he was very kind. Came over with perhaps his personal vehicle, I'm not sure, and he got her out, and there doesn't seem to be any damage to the vehicle, so that was good. She just kind of lost traction going up into the driveway I just came down out of, and basically just slid back down into that hole. Let's see. I'm gonna say, I don't know. Not that it matters. I can't tell though if the plow has been through here or not. I think they might have, because the snow melt there suggests that they put salt down. Probably earlier. A little usual Saturday morning routine. Some days I'll have trash and recycling and stuff too, but we didn't accumulate enough since the last time we brought it, so straight ahead, take you over to Lake Moraine where Nora works. She's working this morning. Work is picking up a little bit. She's, I think, might be working, I think she worked 3 times last week, and she might be working 3 or 4 times this week, so that's a good thing. She hates just sitting around. Although to make up for it, she's been baking like crazy. She's made zucchini bread and Filipino, how you classify it, little individuals, rice flour, I think they're rice flour, cakes, I guess you'd call them, called puto. Very good. She does like to cook, and she's a good cook. And I've got probably a good 40 pounds extra to prove it. Oh yeah, my doctor has a, well, he doesn't have a fit, he's a nice guy, but he really would like me to lose that 40 pounds. I don't know if he's ever said 40, but I either need to grow a foot taller or lose 40 pounds in order to meet the criteria for not being overweight. I actually hit obese for a while, but I'm down to merely overweight now. So this is where the transfer station is, and you can see this fella's pulling away. The town leaves a pile of sand here, and so you can come with a bucket or whatever, pick up some sand for your driveway basically any time. Guess he's letting me go. So when I made that turn, I don't know if you could tell this drop off there, that goes down into the Connecticut River, and this is the location of what used to be a dump, and people would just dump stuff down over the edge there, and of course it would go into the river eventually, or close to it. And so they finally put a stop to that. That was before my time. Since we got here, what, 30, 40 years ago, they haven't had that kind of thing. It's always been a, quote, transfer station. And you can see the various containers for various types of recyclables. Alright, so now I'm going to get my mask on. I'll go out, get rid of the organic materials here. Be right back. Whoop. Oh. I take my mask off, got my glasses, there we go. Of course, this used to be the place to meet and chat with people. Politicians would come and hand out their handouts, but not so much anymore. They want to encourage people to get in and get out, which is fine for the pandemic. I suspect someday it'll become a meet and greet kind of place again. Alright. Now, I gotta go over across the river and pay Larry, or at least pay. He probably won't be there this morning. They don't have mechanics at the garage Saturday morning, but there's usually somebody there doing paperwork or whatever they do. I know you've been with me here before, going across the river into New Hampshire. I don't know if you noticed on the sign there, it said welcome, bienvenue. We're what, maybe 3 hours from Canada here, and so some signs, a few in Vermont and some in New Hampshire, will be they'll have a couple of words in French, because of course this part of New England borders Quebec, which is French speaking, and so that's just sort of a little courtesy. It's more likely to be welcome and that kind of thing. The signs themselves don't say stop in French, but and we'll see if anybody's here. Yep, I guess so. Alright, so I'll be back. So I'll head back home, and I may video going up the hill, but other than that, I think this part of this vlog is probably done. So the trick here is just to stay where it's, usually the trick is to just stay where it's been Other cars have been over it. And of course that's not going to be the case here. Now I don't think you can tell, but the road here is pretty rutty now. This is a dirt road. I'm just going to switch into four-wheel here. Well, you can kind of see some of the ruts, and so that makes it a little more interesting. But that was no problem. Of course, I cheated. I put it in four-wheel drive. All right. Made it back in one piece. All right. See ya. Next time, another time, sometime.